Well, Kinsey, I really do hope Bill Simmons does get drunk and tell us about that Zoom call with Harry, because I can't wait to hear what transpired.
Rita, I'm going to start fundraising that happy hour. I'll personally make it happen. I know where he lives. Let's just get the ball rolling.
Well, he's basically called Harry and Meghan a pair of rip-off merchants, grifters, charlatans, spivs, call it what you want. But should Spotify have expected anything other than what they got from this pair? I mean, were they expecting them to produce amazing, compelling content every other day?
You know, Rita, I do think that Spotify was extremely disappointed by what they got ultimately, because think about what Harry's book publishers got in Spare. Harry calling Camilla the evil stepmother. Stories about Catherine, the Princess of Wales, that ultimately severed his relationship between him and his brother. Think about the 6 hours that Netflix got, where they truly did go in on the royal family about racism and colonialism. And so I do think Spotify having Meghan Markle talk about feminism, 12 episodes of feminism when she literally got the position she got because she married a prince, was disappointing to them. But I have a Spotify podcast. I work with Spotify and they mentor their podcasters. And there are multiple different ways to monetize with a Spotify podcast, which is why I knew that she was, let go, that this was not an amicable split like they had tried to push. You can monetize it through sponsorships. You can monetize it. Meghan could have gotten on there and recorded an ad about how much she loved bubblegum, and somebody would have given her millions of dollars. This was not a happy split. This was, I think Bill Simmons explained it beautifully, even though we censored out my favorite word in his podcast. He said they were grifters. They're frauds, and, they were not impressed with ultimately the product that they got. And do you remember that very bizarre 1 hour Christmas special they did with Tyler Perry and Elton John? I mean, we should have been warned right then and there that things were going south.
Oh, well, you mentioned Netflix and Netflix getting a little bit more from this couple with that 6 hour documentary. It was a reality show and not a very good one either. But Netflix is apparently severing ties with a couple as well. Do they have nothing left to say? Did they get no new content out of the coronation or what's transpired in the last couple of years?
Well, that has yet to be confirmed, but I do wonder if maybe they're waiting to confirm that until their new documentary, Heart of Invictus, is released over the summer. It should be released around the same time as the next Invictus Games. So perhaps they are taking a step back before they confirm that because they want there to be a lot of positive PR around that documentary. But they canceled Pearl, Meghan's animated series idea, pretty quickly. And, you heard Bill talk about how they really did not come to the table with a lot of creative ideas for Spotify. I imagine the same goes for Netflix.